Here are 3 black news stories from this week that I think you should know about. First, we go to Minnesota, where Derek Chauvin, the former police officer convicted of killing George Floyd, is trying to overturn his conviction again. This week, his attorneys filed a request for a do-over trial. His attorneys say some of the medical testimony at his trial was wrong. They also allege misrepresentation of police training. They claim that prosecutors didn't play fair and that jurors weren't given correct instruction. Now, Chauvin was convicted in 2021 on murder and manslaughter charges for killing George Floyd. He's serving a 22.5-year sentence for that. Now, you might be asking, is this the first time that he's tried to overturn his conviction? No. He's tried multiple times before, but those appeals, those requests have been denied. And this new request does not mean that he's going to get a new trial. It just means that a judge is going to look at the claim and determine what happens next. Next, we go to Washington, D.C., where United States Representative Ilhan Omar is responding after the President of the United States of America had this to say about her and Somali Americans.
I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks. And we don't want them in our country. I could say that about other countries, too. Ilhan Omar is garbage. She's garbage. Her friends are garbage.
Congresswoman Omar responded on multiple outlets, one of those being her X account, where she said that Trump is attacking Somali Americans because he failed to deliver on nearly all of his promises, and he's trying to deflect from that. She also said that Somali Americans aren't going anywhere. Minnesota has one of the largest, if not the largest, Somali American communities in the country. Congresswoman Omar's political career started in 2017 when she was first elected to the Minnesota House of Representatives. Then in 2019, she became the first Somali American elected in Congress, representing the 5th Congressional District in Minnesota. And for our final story this week, we're going to stay in D.C. A bill that would have named a post office after the late Chuck Brown, the godfather of go-go, was blocked this week by Republicans on the House Oversight Committee. Chuck Brown is a music icon in D.C. He helped to create go-go music, a sound that's a part of the city's identity. And normally naming a post office in D.C. is simple. The city delegate suggests a name and Congress signs off. But this time it didn't happen. Some lawmakers say they opposed the honor because of a murder conviction that Brown had faced in the 1950s, a conviction he served time for and has always said was self-defense. D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton says that she's disappointed in the committee's decision to not honor Brown, and multiple leaders around D.C. have said honoring Brown is about recognizing Black culture and the history of the city, not erasing someone who paid their debt decades ago. Out of these 3 news stories, which one do you want to take a deeper dive into on one of my next videos? Let me know in the comments. And as always, stay connected for more Black history and more Black news.